I thought it'd be really nice today to do some light language clearing. And the reason why I thought would be a relevant time, one, because I'm not sure astrologically what's happening. I can only tell you from a quantum energy perspective. But the energy at the moment is very dense. It's triggering a lot of inner work and a lot of dark feelings that are coming up for all of us light workers. It doesn't mean that just because you're not on an ascension journey that you're not picking up and experiencing this. But it does mean that the more enlightened you are, the harder it is for us not to absorb some of these energies. And speaking to a couple of my friends who do similar work to what I do, we're finding that actually we're being triggered because what's happening is we're holding on to the energetic trail that some of our friends and family are having and are putting out there. And what that means is that we suck it up as empaths, as sentient beings. We hang on to that energy without really being conscious of doing it. And that's not including all of the collective clearing we're doing, which adds on to another whole level of conscious energy that sits within our frame. And I thought it'd be nice to do some clearing because when we hold on to others' energy, when we hold on to others' pain, it takes us into the belief system that we've created as young adults, young children. Some of those feelings of unworthiness or not being able to speak our truth, or of a little bit like a saviour complex of wanting to save the world when in fact we can't. We're all on our own trajectory. And I was very much aware today that unless we recognise that actually when we're with people who are perhaps of a lower timeline, a lower frequency, who are trying to work through their own journey, we do pick up that resonance and it stays with us and it makes us then go back, almost takes us back a couple of steps into that feeling of what was my role in that, or what should I be doing, or what haven't I done? And that's not a place that's comfortable, or in fact, it's not a place that's helpful for any of us, because we are all processing, we are all taking time to understand what it is we need to shift, heal, recognize, acknowledge, and grow from, because that's our journey. And one of the things I say to my clients all the time, and sometimes I get the weirdest response, because I say to them, on this journey that we've chosen to have, as we drop down into this holographic body in this PlayStation game that's playing out of all the fear and the suppression and the control, the only person who's really important is ourselves, the journey that we take, coming back into the I. And I'll get a quizzical look when I say that from my clients. And I say, well, actually, think about it. We come into this lifetime on our own. We exit on our own. We just so happen to have a life where we have got contracts with people who are showing us what needs to be learned in respect of our soul evolution. So when we look at the I and we come into the I am, our journey is about ourselves, and it's about how we influence others that come into our energy field. Therefore, when we neglect ourselves and when we don't celebrate who we are and journey to the I am, we can't hold that space for other people. It's not possible, because we're always within others' energy pain or our own energy pain. And it's hard for us to transcend that. But when we come in and we focus on how we're feeling and we understand what our lessons are in this lifetime, we're able to become stronger, we're able to become brighter, and our light shines even more. And that means that we can then help others from a perspective of not being judgmental, of not coming from anger, of not coming from wanting to save that person without allowing them to have their journey. And that's a really hard lesson to learn. And we're continually evolving, we're continually learning that I don't believe it doesn't matter how much you are a light worker, how high your timeline comes. we are still peeling back those layers. We're still peeling back and understanding who we are within this energetic body. So this clearing I'm offering today comes with the intention of releasing anything that doesn't belong to us. I'm just going to clear through the matrix. I'm going to come into collectively where it needs to be released. And I'd like you just to accept it, open up your heart. As always, if my energy resonates with you, if my light language resonates with you, then please take it with my love. If it doesn't, allow it perhaps just to contact through the higher self, the subconscious mind. It might just come in and there will be a subtle shift. And if it doesn't resonate with you, well, that's also fine. Just take the love that comes from me and my light language and from the collective, from the source, and just allow it to do what it needs to do. So with love, grace and honour, I ask you just to make yourself comfortable. Be aware of the heart, open up that heart space. And also be aware of what happens within the mind. Take away any barriers, any resistance, and simply just come into the moment that we're in at the moment. So with love, grace and honour, I set the intention of clearing through the matrix of anything that doesn't serve you, anything that's not of your highest good. Si nikite sakotosha mokuya ma anasayete. Karasa toyno kushikana anagite sakotoshka moradesa kiti shimukua. And I ask you just to bring your awareness to the outer fields of your energy fields. Kuya kadaska nikiska daska doshka goroskoye ma askaye. Sayene kitiski nikishkita okwa sapa anasaye. Nishe nisekadashi nikadoshka doshimata. Si nikishepa. Mushor toshi minikitis kadegits kadiegatas kadosh kadors kadoya makata. Nisikatar tie no kuya ma anasaye. Kukuya ma asaye sokotosh konokoya katara kadis kadegisha no kuyesa. And I want you to imagine anything that's tough, anything that's fibrous, anything that shows as a dark energy within your field, anything that represents itself as fear, anything that represents itself as tiredness, lethargy, lack of being. And I want you to imagine just all of this being pushed away, pushed out of that energy field. Let it go. And then just imagine the most beautiful white light just coming all the way through your energy field. Feel the frequency change. As we just change the energy for you. And just feel all of that vibration changing, coming up, bringing you higher up your timelines, releasing and letting go. Sayene ishena hata. Kukukuya ma anasayo kuyada ama asaye. Kini ishe kitara kataska tosha kurkutosha mukwa. Nosoye. As we now start creating flow within the energy field, kuya kitaska dia kitiska diaskatara sorktosha. Bring that light in. Kiata saye. Kukukuya ma asaye. Kitesena asaye desa. Kotosha mukwa. Saye nisa. Kieta. Soya kotosha koya kotosha. Soya kotosha katiska. Kinikishe tosokoya. And just breathe in that light. And breathe out anything that's not of a higher value to you. Kuya kidesana asa. And just sit for a moment in that higher energy field. Soya kini ishe makua saye tetasama anasaye. Kie se na asaka. Kukukuya ma asayoko. Soya anasa. And whenever you're ready, I bring your attention down into the heart. And I want you to create the most beautiful pink light. Nasayete samukuyata. And place it in the heart, and I want you to expand it. Kitishe makaye toskorotoshe. Feel the frequency of pure love, kuyema anasaye, as it blends with the beautiful white energy of source. And expand. That beautiful pink frequency, nasipitesa, all the way through. Nasaye, bring it down. Noyeketara tise nikusha potosha mukwa saye. And just allow this peace, noshe, to come all the way flowing through the whole of your energy field. Kuyamana saye. Breathe it in. Kuyasini ishita. Allow yourself to experience the divine. Releasing now anything that is not yours, or any energy that does not serve you. Kuya kukuya pa anasaye. Sinikite samukuya ma anasa. As you just drink in, absorb, and take all of this frequency. Kuya ma anasaye tesikadeya kirikadeskadeya kadaskadoy kadoshka. Iniki esa papaya nakuya pa anasaye. Kiesa hana ayesa. Kukuya na anaso kuya ma aska. Shena asaye tasa kuya ma aska. Kutosha kutoshe sa. Just allow everything just to float. Everything just to be in your energy field. Kuya mesepetesa makaye. Release everything and fill up with the purest love. Kuya makasayete seneki shito kuya kukuya ma anasayete. Sayekiti shimukuya. Bring it into every cell of your body. Allow every knowing thought to be filled with the pure vibration of pink love, light, honor and respect for who you are and the journey you're taking. Sokuya mapasaya niki setotosh konokuya ma aratisa kinishepa. And if you want to, imagine the most beautiful rose quartz. It can be any shape. It can be any size. And allow the coding to come forward before we place it into that heart center. Kietesa kuya kuya manasa. Iniki shitebese nikiti kidoskotoy kano orisataya nikisi kitarkatis kidikotosh kitrapanasa. Kite 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 kataskadi kadiskadis kadushkadoroskabuya manakaski kataskadia taskadia. Sorgtoshamukuya patasama anasayete taskadi diskadia toshkto. Sorgtosha minikita sayeta pa ashinakuya pa asati eta pa asakati eta pasa. Kiniki shitata And then place this beautiful vibrating crystal into your heart center. Kayin asaye. Welcome it. Sayiniki shikokoi kokoshkidalakadaska. Feel it. Mukuya, 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 mukuya. As you now feel the deepest love, kuya pa asaye. Nisa kuye manasa. Kuye sama anasaye. And we just spread that all the way through. You're filled. Kuye kataye. Nasaye nise kutosha mukwa. So that you are seated within the deepest, purest love frequency and vibration. And just allow yourself to breathe in this wonderful feeling. And as you do, I give thanks and blessings for all that we are and all that we shall be. With love, grace and honour. This is Tina Slade, Quantum Energy Healer, with my love